Welcome back everyone to ZumaFan, and in my last video of 2021 I'm going to be talking about everything that happened in 2021 that is Paw Patrol and give you my thoughts on it and what we could be seeing in the next year. So let's get into it. So before I start talking about everything, I just want to let everyone know that there's going to be some Paw Patrol stuff that happened during 2021 that I'm obviously just either not going to talk about or I just don't remember because there is so much stuff that happened. So like toys or something like that, I'm not going to be talking about. And as far as like seasons of the show goes, I probably not going to talk about every individual episode because there's just so many episodes that I would just be here all day if I tried doing that. So with all that said, let's go. In the beginning of 2021, season 7 was still going on. And season 7 was, for the Paw Patrol, a very terrible season. Wasn't very good, but it's soon to get worse with the release of season 8 in April. And season 8, I think, started out okay in the beginning, but it soon went down really quickly. And it was insane how fast the season really just got so bad. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, and it's definitely the worst, by far, the worst season in Paw Patrol's history, and I just don't understand why it is so bad. And I'm going to be talking about the sub-series Rescue Nights later on in the video, but as far as I can tell, Season 8 is by far the worst season in Paw Patrol's history, and it's going to take quite a bit to top it. Now moving on to the movie, which of course we got toys and all sorts of stuff for that, but we also got the video game. Now I've been wanting to talk about the video game for a while. I like the video game, and you know, I have my complaints and I have the positives, so let's go over the complaints first and then the positives afterwards. So one of the complaints is that, again, Ryder, he shows up quite a bit and he just tells you what to do. And just like some of the other Paw Patrol games, it is quite annoying. But I think in this game, they sort of toned back Ryder. They sort of, in comparison to the other games where Ryder was sort of just like narrating every single action that you took in the game. Well, here he just sort of just tells you what's going to happen during each level. And then he sort of tells you how to use the characters. But for the most part, he's not in it that much. So I find that a positive. And my biggest complaint is definitely the music. The music is not very good whatsoever, and it really does suck because we could have had some awesome music. Maybe some of the music from the movie playing in the background. That would have actually been pretty cool, playing this game with that music in the background. But we got this stupid music that is playing, and is very weird. But as far as that one goes, I got way more positives for sure. Level design is absolutely fantastic in the game. When you play each character, I'm glad that they have the characters use the backpacks, or like when it comes to each character, we got Marshall, where he has a backpack that pulls out axes, and the axes slash the wood and open up a path. And that's the same thing you do with like Rubble with his drill, where he drills some of the bricks out of the way. But as far as like level design goes, Zuma's definitely got the best. Definitely for sure. You know, playing Zuma while he's underwater, the design is fantastic. And also when you're playing like him in his submarine, that's also great as well. Zuma just has the best level design and just the best overall design, both in the movie and in the game. So I really enjoy his levels most of all. And the game is really fun. The only disappointing thing really might just be the animation, but I also like the animation, so I'm kind of conflicted on the two, where I would be interested to see if they have like really realistic animation that many games today usually go for, where you can see like every little bit of the fur on the characters. I think it would actually be pretty interesting to see what the game would look like if it were super realistic. But at the same time, I do like the animation that they go for. So overall, I do really enjoy the game, even though it has some problems. And I would like to see what the game would look like with better animation, have less Ryder, and definitely change the music. But overall, I say I'm very positive on the game, and I really do like it. Now, the movie. Well, the movie came out, I believe, after the game's release, but people have already seen my opinions on the movie. I'm planning on making future videos on the movie, not just about character, but my opinion on the movie, because overall it has changed for those that don't know. But I am planning on making a video about that, so I'm not going into detail here. All I can say is that my opinion has changed on the movie, so I can't wait to share how I feel later on. So yeah, that's all I can say about that. So Rescue Knights is terrible. I do not like it. It doesn't really make sense either. Claw is absolutely a terrible villain, and I'm planning on making a future video about him and why he sucks. Sweetie sucks because she's always in the background. I want her to be sort of like main part of the cast, but she's always in the background, overshadowed by everybody else. The plots don't make sense. The fact that the dragon keeps showing up doesn't make sense. And at this point, I just don't care anymore. Season 8 is going to end off the year with Rescue Knights, and that sucks because I was really hoping that Season 8 would at least end the year with something good, but I guess Rescue Knights is all we're gonna get. Now, as far as the future of Paw Patrol goes, there have been some leaks and some things like that about the future of the Paw Patrol. So, talking about the future of the Paw Patrol, we're going to have the Mighty movie, which is going to take place, I believe, 2 years from now. And I'm very excited for that, and I'm interested, at least. It sounds interesting. The plot is kind of a reuse, and that's really disappointing. But overall, I'm interested to find out exactly how they're going to deal with it. And since their powers are coming back in this movie, if they have with the super realistic animation that they used in the first movie is returning, I can't wait to see what the Paw Patrol actually look like with their powers. I think it's going to look really cool. And we're going to have a spin-off series of the Paw Patrol, which everyone believes is going to have Marshall as the main character. I really hope not, but that does seem like the way it's going. I don't really have much opinions on that. Sounds interesting, but I don't know. I just have to see how it's all executed and what the plot is going to be about and who it's going to be about. But yeah, that's basically my review of 2021 for the Paw Patrol. I'm really hoping that next year can give us better stuff for the series, and I can't wait to see all the rest of the stuff and surprises and everything like that. So what do you guys think about 2021 and everything Paw Patrol? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.